Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Cancer, weekly relationship reading. So let's see what's happening, what's coming in for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? Some clarity, please. What does Cancer need to know? All right, yeah, so there's been a little conflict or drama here. This is often, too, inner turmoil, but we shall see. Yeah, so I do see things becoming clear. So this is often a person who needs to take action, but like I say, a little inner turmoil or someone's dealing with a little chaos here. But things are becoming clear. You can see this is a person who's generally even thinking very positive regardless of this. Yeah, it's someone who wants to start something. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just want to take some kind of action. But like I say, the vibe I pick up is a little inner turmoil here. But I feel this is someone who's looking at the bright side, high vibrational. Yeah, someone who's a little frustrated here. Yeah, a little frustrated. This is someone who wants to get something going. They want to start something here. So it's somebody who's kind of in their head a little. We'll see what's going on with this. To me, it looks like someone's a little frustrated. They want to take action. Look at that. Probably both people here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, little Leo energy here as well. Yeah. Or maybe there's been a little conflict here. And, little drama, but I do see that frustration. And I feel like we have a person here who's definitely in their head. Yeah, and we got the Queen of Cups, maybe having a few trust issues about starting this. But, look at this beautiful energy. Look at this right here. This is something quite lovely. Let's have a look at the Five of Wands. Yeah, I do see a little Pisces energy. This is definitely looks like inner turmoil. Someone's kind of going within here. Maybe a little bit of a retreat here. But this is about patience and investing. It's whether this could be whether someone's even interested or invested in this situation. But this person's definitely, going within here. Yeah, I feel they know they need to take some kind of action. Yeah, there could be maybe other people involved, but this looks like some kind of good news. This is something to be overcome because the Five of Wands is an energy of change. So this person has gone within. I feel they're trying to trust their intuition, but look at this. I feel there's people here, and it does look like some kind of good news. It's about starting something. Someone's kind of keeping their feelings to themselves more than anything here. Let's have a look at the Sun. Yeah, so you can see it's somebody who's kind of felt like giving up. But it's about putting something behind, a little chaos, conflict, some drama. But this is definitely a person keeping it in here. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Queen of Cups in the same energy. But it's about, someone who feels like giving up, but yet they want to put this behind. It's an energy of possibly starting over. But it all depends on your situation. So someone looking back at a situation. See, I feel they want to take action. It's about overcoming something. Now, there could be some kind of conflicting energy here. Tell me about these people, because there is good news. This is often good news. It's people talking. It's social. Maybe there's some competition here, some competitive energy. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, we got a person looking for clarity. Someone wants to clear something up. I feel they want to communicate, but they've learned something. They may be talking to people, talking to someone here about being kind of frustrated here. And I feel this is more like frustration because of the Five of Wands. Yeah, we got this person definitely going within. They're contemplating. There's something this person possibly has learned here. Like I say, there could be competitive energy, someone competing. But, yeah, and I definitely feel we got someone here who's, this is a person waiting for someone to reciprocate, to get it going. So I honestly do feel it's coming from that masculine energy. Tell me about, and I definitely feel the frustration because it has to do with someone contemplating, looking for clues. They're looking for answers. Somebody's trying to find out why or what's happening here, but they want to lay this foundation. They want to start something. Yeah, they want to get this going. Look at that. See, it's all about overcoming. I see, possibly people getting together. I see a home, a reason to celebrate. So there's something going to be overcome here. This is about home, and it could be two people feeling like home, but this person is looking for answers. They're looking for clues, and I feel it has to do with why. Talking to people. This is often someone talking here to people, trying to find something out. Maybe this is someone wanting to know where, and it could be a secret or people not saying, telling someone what they want to know. It could be to do with a home, maybe where someone lives. But this is a reason to celebrate. This is all about a house, a home. Yeah, and I mean, it's about laying the foundation. It's overcoming something here and laying that foundation. See, starting something. This is a person definitely in that high vibration, like they want to get this going. Look at that beautiful Empress. Oh my gosh. It's the start of something new, but I feel this person's got, there could be family issues or something too, like overcoming some challenges and obstacles, but they know they need to take action. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Yeah, there's definitely a spark, attraction, a passionate beginning. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. It looks like someone's trying to overcome. One more wand to go. But this is someone who sees somebody as the one, they want to make this move. But it definitely has to do with overcoming. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a little somebody competing here. But this is somebody wanting to leave something behind. I mean, they're looking back. It's some of you too. You may be feeling like giving up here. Being open to other options, as the Empress often does. But it is the start of something new. It's about getting it going, being open to receive. Tell me, I'm hearing good news though. Yeah, but there's the moon. See, it's an energy of something unknown, feeling kind of confused about something. And I don't know what this is, a little drama of some kind. But it's like they're talking to people and they're feeling confused because there's some sort of secret or people aren't telling this person what they want to know, yet there's a positive energy. Why is the 9 of Wands here? And you can see this is going to be overcome. So it has to do with a passionate new beginning, a spark, attraction. See, this is somebody finding out there's good news. There's someone who's attracted. And I feel it's probably vice versa here. I mean, yeah, it has to do with, we have the Fool here, a little Aries energy. So this is a person here kind of looking at this. I feel like this is someone feeling like giving up and going down another path here. But I do feel this is somebody kind of just in that state of confusion, things that are unknown. There's deep emotional feelings. They're definitely keeping this in, deeply emotional. So I do feel there is that inner turmoil as well, but this is about somebody looking before they leap, see, thinking of going down another path. Now, I don't know if this is someone who feels a little like a fool, but I mean, it is about starting something, living in the moment, being playful, youthful. I wonder if there's competition and someone's flirting with someone here. Because this person is definitely in that hermit energy, spending time alone at home. See, they're looking for clues, looking for answers. They're trying to learn something and they're talking to people. I do see curiosity, someone being curious and taking a leap of faith here. Yeah, tell me more about the moon. Deeply emotional. Yeah, someone here taking a break, getting out of their head. See, it's someone taking a much needed rest here. So someone's just taking a little time out. A little rest. So someone who's been doing a lot of thinking. And I do see this dreamy kind of energy. Yeah. Tell me more about this person. I feel they're definitely deep within their feelings. Yeah, I do see needing to communicate, but it's about manifesting. See, they have everything they need, but it's about communicating and taking that risk. They feel like there's a little bit of a risk involved here. But it is living in the moment. This is actually very positive. It's putting something behind. See, this is someone who doesn't really want to give up on this. But this person feels like giving up because this is someone who's kind of just, waiting. Tell me about the Hermit. Yeah, it's about taking action. It's time to make a move. See, gaining momentum. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's multiple opportunities. But this is someone who's leaving someone behind that they're possibly not interested in. And I do feel there's some competitive energy. But I do feel releasing some kind of baggage too, because the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. It's about overcoming something. Yeah. Some of you, there is multiple opportunities. I do feel with this Empress energy. See a little Gemini energy. But this could be somebody in the social circle giving someone advice. See, it's about some kind of truth about a home or starting something, laying the foundation. I almost feel like there's some sort of secret. Someone keeping a secret. It has to do with this. We've got the Queen of Cups waiting, but this has to do with this spark, attraction, a passion, a new beginning, putting something behind. Someone's putting something behind. They've taken a break. They're ready to start something new. But this is someone I feel giving advice, and it has to do with some kind of truth. This person's seeking truth, learning. Now, it could be the Empress learning this. And like I say, I feel this is a decision being made and multiple opportunities. Someone feeling a little overwhelmed. This is someone feeling overwhelmed. And I actually feel this is another person because it has to do with the communication, talking to these people about manifesting this. And I do think you're manifesting each other. But this truth has something to do with a home and laying the foundation. Starting something new, a reason to celebrate. Yeah, okay, we got the King of Swords here. So this is just energy of a person thinking. It's a person who time out. They need to think. They need to get out of their head. So, and this could even be, like I say, other people here giving advice, talking. It has to do with telling someone the truth. This is somebody, definitely a beautiful Empress energy. Person waiting to receive. But you can see this is a person thinking of going off in another direction here. Yeah, we've got some kind of obsession. This person's definitely crazy about someone, and it has to do with the truth. But it could be someone putting something behind a very unhealthy situation. Yeah, some kind of obsession here. Wow. This person's in their head, definitely. Yeah, it's all about breaking free. So this has to do with someone breaking free from a situation, feeling frustrated. I also feel someone's feeling manipulated. Because I do think there's somebody here not telling someone everything. But I think someone's going to spill the beans here and tell someone the truth. Because this is an energy of a person who kind of feels like this isn't going to go anywhere, feeling frustrated. Or this is someone telling someone that this person's not going anywhere. It's a person definitely, I do see this success and possible victory, but someone's pride's getting in the way. And that's why is their pride getting in the way? Yeah, they've been thinking things through, choosing their battle. So this is someone dealing with this. And it is something personal, private. It could be someone telling people not to say anything. And I do feel there's going to be some kind of truth coming out. And I see two people talking. This King and Queen of Swords energy, talking. It's about clarity, seeing clarity. But this is someone overcoming. I don't know. I mean, it could be anything here. Just, it's a person overcoming this. I mean, I don't feel like it's addictions. It could be someone overindulging, maybe drinking too much. But I feel for the most part, it just has to do with communicating. See, it's somebody here has everything they need to manifest. There's so much desire. There's so much desire to take that leap of faith to go for it. And I do think their pride's getting in the way. They don't want to look like a fool. So like I say, they're curious, trying to learn something. But this devil, I feel, is more than anything absolute obsession. Like they are, like, someone's crazy for someone here. Tell me more about the devil. It's about someone reaching out. Yeah, look at that. Someone's crazy for you here. And I'm going to have to say, I feel like it's both of you. But I do feel there's a need for a conversation, straight up truth, saying it like it is. I do feel there's something personal. They're dealing with something personal, chaos, conflict, drama, or there's some kind of competitive energy. The Empress doesn't compete. This is someone who doesn't compete. It's often a person who will, not react, not do anything. But I think we got two people here that really want to connect. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. And this could be with the Empress energy. Like I say, I almost feel like it's people here talking, communicating about telling someone the truth. Because I do see someone shining a light. And I do see someone feeling overwhelmed. Too much happening too fast. Too much going on. A busy time. But it's about taking action and making a move. And I do see this person not wanting someone to get away. See, going after someone. Because there's something about why. Why didn't somebody go after somebody? But they were definitely choosing their battles. It's a person often thinking things through. So much frustration. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's been some hurt and heartache, hurt feelings. But look what comes up next. Crazy. See, I mean, it's just, I feel someone's learning something. There was some kind of hurt feelings. And I do see competitive energy. And I do feel it ended up in some kind of conflict. But I feel it's about this person avoiding it. The Empress, anyone in Empress energy doesn't compete. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is somebody here competing. And I like I say, now I see this, I feel jealousy. Is this somebody maybe manipulating, trying to make someone jealous? Or someone telling someone that they're jealous? Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, this is someone seeing the bigger picture. This is an energy of seeing that bigger picture. See, happy home, happy life, someone putting all the cups on the table, which tells me there's a need for clarity and communication, straight up communication, truth. This is about speaking truth, telling someone the truth. Somebody needs to tell someone here. I'm going to tell you, there is someone here. I just get the vibe of someone who's jealous. Because it is someone who has everything they need. Jealous of the Empress energy. But this person knows they're not interested in this person. But it's about speaking truth and overcoming this. Yeah, let's have a look at that. See, it's all about overcoming. Someone putting their best foot forward, planting that seed, taking action. Yeah, frustration, jealousy, all about the truth. And it's all about getting this going. Yeah, we have a person romanticizing here. This person's definitely fantasizing, They are in their head. They're like, it's one of these energies where they think of you in the morning when they wake up. They think of you and they wake up and, maybe the middle of the night, think of you in the morning. There's obsession. They know it's about taking a leap of faith, but their pride's getting in the way. They feel like a fool because there's something being exposed that's coming to light. I do think they're going to overcome this, but that Six of Cups is someone who longs for love. Look at the Tower. See, longing for love. It's finding something out. This is someone shocked and surprised that someone actually cares, that they're open. But it is an energy of seeing that bigger picture. It's about two people having a conversation, putting all the cards on the table, putting the cups on the table. But I really quite honestly feel this is two people in that social circle. People talking, giving advice about speaking the truth, telling somebody the truth, because this person's losing it. I mean, they want to connect. So there is a need for clarity, and this is what it's all about. The Hermit, going within, looking for truth and clarity. Look at that, learning something, wanting to know, curiosity. It's beyond curious, I feel. I mean, because it is about shining a light. And this is a person definitely in that energy. But feeling a little overwhelmed, things happening very quickly, too much going on. It's a person dealing with their battles, but now the Tower is coming down. So that often speaks of shock, surprise. Someone's feeling very shocked and surprised, but I also see that frustration. I think I do see a little bit, someone keeping it in. They're feeling a little angry. And I do think they're learning the truth. I do think they're learning the truth here. Oh, yeah. And I do feel there is another person. There's jealousy. Someone's manipulating. And I feel like there's two people who know. Tell me more about the Empress energy. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see this coming. Because you see there's opportunity, making a decision. It's possible somebody had another opportunity, but it looks like someone's manipulating and trying to make someone jealous. And I think there's two people who know the truth. Yeah, because we got someone here not budging and moving. They're in protective mode. Someone protecting their heart. Maybe their house, their home, their foundation. But I feel it's more like this indecision. Someone is seeing something now that they didn't see, this Empress. See, I feel as somebody is going to have an aha moment, like massive epiphany, that sudden realization. They're not seeing something. Now they're taking off the blindfold, the rose-colored glasses, and seeing. But this Empress, this feminine energy, Queen of Cups, this is about starting something new. This is not someone who's going to budge and give in. It's almost like someone's protecting. There's people protecting someone here because of some kind of manipulation and jealousy. Yeah, look at that. We have the Hierophant. It's about being on the same page. See, someone is actually getting it. They're getting it now. And this is what's happening. Yeah, they are going to take action, I feel. They're going to build this foundation. Now, this has to do with commitment, but it has to do with two people who have faith. They can make the right choice. But the interesting part is this could be family. It's about loyalty, someone being loyal. Someone's not being loyal to someone. So I don't know if you've got a frenemy or someone around you, or it's this person who's not, someone here is not being loyal, frustration. So now there's trust issues. But it has to do with this person up here, both of you, trusting yourselves to make your own choices. I don't know if there's just people all in someone's business here, but there's definitely, I feel there's more like jealousy and definitely hurt feelings, because there is someone learning. See, this is that King of Swords learning something, and now they get it. But it is about faith and loyalty, being faithful. There's friends, there's people here. Somebody in this circle isn't loyal to someone as they had thought. So I do think someone's they're finding out truth and feeling a little angry. Aha, seeing the light, being in light. And someone is going to speak truth, and they're going to learn. And I feel both of you are going to be learning something here. And I do seeing the light. See, this is about winning. Yeah, I think there's someone here who's a little jealous. I mean, it could be just someone manipulating or talking to someone. I see someone talking, people talking, a lot of people talking about this. And it is about this aha moment. Now someone's, they see it now. They see it. They see the bigger picture. But I do feel this is going to be something that makes someone happy in the end here. Yeah, but this is, with that Five of Swords, it's a person who feels they need to hurry up. They're frustrated. They need to hurry up. They're overcoming and dealing with it. It's about putting something behind it. Could be someone who ended a situation. Maybe they weren't over it, not quite ready to start something new, a little time out. But you can see a missed opportunity. Someone maybe ignored someone. See, I see a person being ignored. Everyone talking, and then someone's being ignored. So that's what it is. It's a person, two people talking. See, a King and Queen of Swords, two people talking. I see some intensity here too. So that's why I feel this King and Queen of Swords are these people, or one of them is this person, someone who I feel, and I do think it's someone going to make something right, because it has to do with an opportunity being missed, but somebody was being ignored. Everyone's talking, someone's being ignored. It's almost like it's someone telling someone, thanks, no thanks, they're not interested. But they are, because they're sitting here open, waiting. But they're not going to move. They're protecting themselves. It's an energy of someone just kind of holding back here. It's almost like a person watching from a distance here. Yeah, this is somebody waiting. But they're also starting to feel that the ship is almost sailed. You know, this person needs to hurry up. They need to make a move. So this is about overcoming all this and putting it behind. But there is going to be somebody left behind too. But this poor person is like losing their mind because they're trying to figure things out. There's secrecy and people keeping a secret, not telling someone. But it has to do with why somebody's ignoring someone. Because there's all this talk, all this movement of these people. I think this poor person was just literally, it's how they were feeling internally at this time. One more on the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's about putting on the brakes. They're taking another look. They're having an aha moment. Now they're coming in. This is someone going to take control of this. Yeah, this is someone getting their emotions under control, like trying to stay in control. Yeah, but this person is determined to succeed, to overcome. They're going to take the lead. It's all about, yeah, look at that. It's all about coming together. Now, this could be a place where this happened. I see a gathering. House, home. This is someone dealing with a situation. This is often a business or a place where people spend money, but it's about stability. It's about feeling safe. See, someone didn't feel very safe here. Not as although there was going to be a fight or, you know, something like that. It's more like not feeling safe or feeling, I feel, even comfortable to talk about something at this specific time, because it's a person, someone's being ignored, and now this person feels they missed an opportunity. And I think they're angry because they're finding out truth. Someone's going to spill the beans here. And this person's literally putting on the brakes and taking a look at this. Like, what the heck's going on? You can see a painful period in someone's life's over. There's a lot of things being learned here. See, this is someone rising like the phoenix from the ashes. It's about ending something. So it could be someone who had ended a relationship and everything happening fast, feeling overwhelmed, not sure what to do, how to react to the situation. But I do see this light. So this is, I do think this person's going to rise like the phoenix. They're going to come in and take control of this, because I see a person, and it could be even the Empress energy, kind of, you might even put on the brakes and take a look at this yourself, the feminine energy. But if you are a masculine, it's all about self-control, reining it in a little bit, but still determined to get this going. And I do think it's going to happen. It's about receiving. And I do see expansion. There's a lot of desire. It's about choosing somebody, choosing that one person. And I do see overcoming, someone feeling burdened, something weighing heavily on them. And it is being overcome. And now we have the Seven of Cups. So this is someone kind of romanticizing, fantasizing, kind of like how things could be. But it's about opportunity. This is someone feeling they've missed this opportunity, that it's too late. It's not too late. And I do feel there's going to be a lot of truth, enlightenment. I feel there's going to be some happiness, because this is a person who's happy. I mean, they're feeling, you know, kind of excited here. And they are definitely, like I say, that obsession. But I feel the obsession, part of it is finding answers, trying to find out what happened. It's about why. Someone's definitely jealousy, and it resulted in hurt feelings. Somebody hurt someone's feelings because they ignored them or rejected them. But it has to do with someone, I feel, a person telling, someone who's jealous, telling someone the other person's not interested. Yeah, and you can see it's about reaching out, someone not reciprocating. But they are going to reach out, because now what we have is someone who sees that bigger picture. They've learned something. Yeah, so I do think it's something that's bothering them too. Like I say, maybe even feeling a little responsible, but they're going to take this opportunity to reach out. See, it's about two people coming together. It's almost like there's somebody trying to keep two people coming together just because of jealousy. Because we have an Empress. And now it could be a masculine or feminine, or even two people keeping something between themselves here, that secrecy. Yeah, now the tables are turned. This is what you want. The tables are turned. There's change. So this is someone who's overcome. And I do feel there was something else going on, because I feel that overwhelming energy. It's like too much of a good thing, too much happening too fast. This person's going to reach out. The tables are turned. But now the Empress, the feminine energy is not budging and giving in because they feel like they kind of need to, it's about protection. I mean, it could be someone trying to protect somebody. But it's, to me, I feel somebody's watching from a distance or just keeping their distance. Often the Four of Pentacles is like that. Someone kind of protecting their heart or feeling protective of the other person. So interesting. Yeah, look at this person. The tables are turning. They're coming in. They're overcoming whatever this is. I do feel there's people talking jealousy because we have an Empress. These are the things being learned. The Empress has a lot of abundance. See, it's somebody reaching out, showering abundance, and the other person's not reciprocating because of these people talking, giving advice. And I do feel there could be a, I hate to say frenemy, but it's someone who's a little jealous. This person's very kind, compassionate, nurturing, very caring, and deeply emotional person. But I still feel like this person was dealing with something too at the same time. Yeah, they're making a bold move. This is someone feeling very bold. Now they're feeling bold. They're feeling definitely more confident. They know what they want. They're taking control. This is someone going to swoop in and take control of this. Yeah. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this is someone stops talking to these people. Yeah. See, it's about whether two people are actually loyal. See, it's family, friends, loyalty. The situation doesn't serve. I feel this is someone going to release these people or let them go. This person's not letting this go. That's what it's telling me, though. No, they're not. They're pretty angry. They're pretty frustrated. But I do think they're going to, it's all about everything they could ever want. There's desire. There's so much desire. This person is literally in their head. And they do need to get out of their head. But it's like someone's telling someone the feelings aren't mutual. That's what I feel. And this could be why this person didn't reach out. But this is their hope. This is someone who's feeling hope, overcoming. So yeah, I do feel they're learning the feelings are mutual. Look at that. We have the King of Pentacles here. So this is telling me someone's grounding themselves. See, they're putting on those brakes a little, reining in that emotional energy, grounding themselves. They're looking ahead. They're planning, preparing. See, they're preparing something. They're getting themselves ready. Now, it could be financial, but I feel this is somebody who's stable. And you can see that Ten of Pentacles was here, so they're stable. And they're looking ahead, planning ahead. Yeah, this is about coming in right. But I feel this is someone who wants to make this right. Oh, this person's actually an Emperor. That could be a secret too. The Emperor energy. Somebody is more than stable. They could be a business owner or somebody who's busy. They have a lot on their plate. But I definitely feel there's someone who's dealt with something and it's overcome because now we have the Emperor and the Empress. See, this is two of you going to come together here. I don't think anything's going to stop this person. Why? Because they're planning something, preparing. They're looking at opportunity. See, they're looking at how everything's played out. They're preparing themselves for whatever may happen. You may not reciprocate. You may not be interested. Now, I'm wondering, too, if this is someone protecting you from something here. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's an Emperor, this person protecting you from these people. I mean, I feel they mean well because the King and Queen of Swords generally speak truth. But like I say, I feel someone's going to spill the beans and tell somebody the truth. Because something ended, and I do see rising like the phoenix from the ashes. This person's definitely been expanding their horizons. But it's about giving, receiving, and being generous. This is someone who can be very generous. And this is why I feel there's some sort of jealousy. Oh my gosh. But this is the Emperor making it happen. They're planning ahead. Yep, making it happen. They see opportunity for love, a bond, a connection. See, this is two people who are supposed to be lifting each other up. See, this is somebody, and the Tower is telling me somebody's putting this person down, putting them down to you, or it could be the other way around. So pretty interesting energy. They're overcoming it. They're making it happen. They're preparing. They're planning something here. And they're getting themselves ready. So I do feel this is somebody kind of ready to deal with this here. So I don't know who this other person is. Like I say, if you got someone in your social circle, somebody you thought was loyal or, loyal to you, that you could tell anything to, they could be sharing it with this person, or just, like I say, some sort of manipulation. I just want to look one more time at that. Tell me about the Magician. Yeah, see, have everything they need to manifest their desire. Both of you want to get this going. The truth is you both. That's the clarity. The truth is. So this person's feeling happy. They're finding truth. Someone is spilling the beans, telling this person the truth. There's the cup. So you're about to receive that cup. See, their emotions are overflowing. They couldn't be happier. So look at that. This is whatever it is overcoming, and it likely could be a little different for everyone. It may not be a frenemy. It could be just somebody who feels they're protecting the other person in some way. But I see gossip and people talking, getting all in someone's business. And I do see this energy of privacy. See, getting someone alone. Someone's trying to keep two people apart. They want to get you alone and have a conversation. But I'm seeing a bond, a connection between two people in love and making choices. This person is making this choice. They can choose for themselves. This is someone intelligent. And they've definitely thought this through. And I do feel they're getting out of their head and ready to make a move. Crazy energy. But yeah, a lot of obsession. I mean, it's just, and it could be somebody else who's obsessed with them, trying to get something going, and they're not interested. So like I say, there's this talk back and forth here. So take care. I feel with the Empress, the feminine, you don't really have to do too much. Let this person take that lead. Let them take action, take control of this situation. Take care. Bye for now.